Hey guys, Joe here. On a nice hour-long drive to work after being pissed off for the last 10 minutes, so I don't anticipate it going well. So I thought I'd make a video that tends to calm me down. Feeling better. My stomach is still upset. Haven't been eating much the last few days. What did make me feel better was apparently it was National Half Asians Get Sick Week, because completely didn't notice, but Markiplier looks like he was worse than me. He sounded like if Casey Kasem got the flu. So thankfully, it's been a long time since I've been that sick, and I certainly hope he feels better as soon as possible, because it was kind of painful to watch his videos yesterday. Dude, take a day off. Everybody does it. You gotta protect your health, guys. Have you ever done things knowing full well that you weren't in the physical shape to do it, or you weren't well enough to do it, but you still forced yourself out of some sort of need to do things, or some kind of self-actualizing rules that you have? That doesn't really make sense. I think I might still have a fever. The reason I'm asking is, as I've stated a few times, my biology's a little bit weird. I don't tolerate antibiotics and all this weird stuff. But on top of that, I love cold, because believe it or not, my core temperature is colder than most. Doesn't mean that I have an icy cold heart, because I love me some puppies. But my normal body temperature is about 96.5, 96.6, which is quite on the low side. Most people average about a 98.6. That's why that's the national or recognized average body temperature. Most people at 96.5 degrees would be going a little bit hypothermic, and it's not a good thing for most people. But that's where my body is most comfortable. You put me in any kind of situation where I'm in the cold, I'm fine. I used to shovel the snow in a t-shirt because the cold does not bother me. Let it go. Just let it go. When I have a temperature of 98.6 or 99, like, which is the norm for people, that's a bad fever for me. Because think about it, 98.6, you go up 2 degrees, you're at almost 101. Most people would go to the doctor for that. So when somebody takes my temperature and it's 98.7, 98.9, that's me being feverish and actually having some sort of thing wrong with my body. So it's bizarre, but while I don't outwardly look like I'm sick to most people, I'm pretty suffering. So you can imagine how bad I am when I'm actually really, really, really sick, like Markiplier's sick. So yeah, I have to watch my health, probably closer than most normal people. Is it my fault? Yeah, years of bad choices, years of bad choices. I never smoked outside of a couple of times trying it. I never really drank outside of a few years in my 20s, but that was just because I was trying to fit in and I was a cool guy. Even though I hated the taste of alcohol, I had to be the life of the party. So I got over that quickly after I started getting 2 and 3 day hangovers. But yeah, other than that, I don't do illicit drugs. I don't do licit drugs either. Opiates have no effect on my body, so there's no real reason to, you know, waste money, time, energy on trying to do anything like that. Not that I do it, but I've been hospitalized enough to know what does and what does not work on my body. But my legs have always been a point of contention for me, because for the last 6 years or so, they've caused me nothing but trouble. You know, fingers crossed, my right leg is doing pretty good right now, so I'm happy with that. I push through that 90% of the time because I've got bills. If I had no bills and I had 6 months worth of rent saved up, I could probably afford to take a month off and go back to work again. But unfortunately, I took this new job and the old job wasn't paying me very much. So the new job is paying me correctly, but it's going to take a few months to save up the money that I would need. Plus, I still have a $600 car payment and, you know, rent payments and insurance and fuel and all that stuff. So yeah, I force myself to work through most injuries, although if I'm feeling really crappy, I tend to not go to work, because when I'm not feeling good, I'm not funny. when I'm not conducting business, I tend to be a little bit more lighthearted and carefree in the way I act. I'm not really that inhibited. If you've seen some of my stupider videos, you've seen exactly what I'm talking about. But that being said, when I'm feeling ill, I'm a jerk. What causes you to take a day off of work? Do you just push through? Are you one of those guys that works for a company for 30 years, never takes a day off, saves up all his vacation, and then dies of a heart attack sitting in front of the TV watching ESPN's 3:15 in the morning recap of yesterday's sports? Or are you the kind of person that, doesn't do all that other stuff I just spouted off? Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Tell me what your remedies are. Do you do echinacea, or as I call it, do you do eukanuba? Do you take vitamins every day to keep yourself healthy? Do you exercise? Do you, whatever it is, just leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on with you guys. The counter seems stuck for some reason on my page. It looks like my view count has actually gone down, as well as the fact that I haven't gotten any subscribers in like 5 days. So either you guys all of a sudden hate me, or there's something going on with the system. So we'll just have to sit back, wait, and see what happens. Yeah, so until I talk to you later. Later we will talk, yes. Horrible Yoda. Oh well.